Okay, beautiful people, good day, hope all is well. Just wanted to do a quick video for you to let you know what we're working on and how we're actually doing it. So, as you can see, we have your handsome fella Shadow here. And what we're working on is engagement with distractions. Now, you guys know better than I do. He's a very easily distracted dog, right? So as you can see, he's biting on the leash. So engagement for him is very important, right? That's probably the most important thing for him. So I have my friend here, Dallas, working with us on engagement. Dallas has a bag of potato chips. Now what this emulates is the sound of a treat bag opening, right? So obviously he's very food motivated. As you can see, he's already looking at Dallas to see what's going on in that bag, to see if he got something in that bag for him. So what I am going to be teaching him is when I call his name, that means come to me. I don't care what else is going on out there in the world, right? So this is very important, obviously, for various different reasons. Now, I am going to reward him when he gets to me, because what I'm teaching him is the reward isn't out there. I don't care what it is. The reward is with me, right? That's the key thing with this process, right? So let's get it started. So the first thing I'm always going to do is do the least to see if I can get the most, right? What does that mean? I'm not going to physically do anything with the leash at first, right? All I'm going to do is call his name, because the reality is this is why we name dogs. So that way when we call their name, they recognize that we're calling their name and they come to us. So right now he's all the way out in the yard, which is why I love the retractable leash, because it allows a dog to fail in a controlled environment, right? As opposed to the normal 6-foot leash where they are restricted to a smaller space. So it actually doesn't give them enough room to fail in a controlled environment, right? So he actually looks like he's about to use the bathroom, so let's see. Yep, he's taking the poop real quick, so I'm going to allow him to take the poop, and then we are going to get this video going, or this instructional section going, right? As soon as he finishes using the bathroom. Come on, get it out, buddy. Making this video longer than I want it to be. Once again, the retractable leash is a great tool. Excellent tool. Is actually probably my favorite training tool. Come on, buddy. Your only butt's so big, you can't have that much poop in it. Still pooping. Yeah, 5. All right, there we go. Come on, Shadow. Right here. Come on. Come on, Shadow. Come. Yes, sit. Good boy. That's a good boy. Now, here's the key thing, right? When he comes to me and I ask him to sit, right? That means stay in that sit. That doesn't mean just put your butt on the ground and pop right back up after you get the reward or when you feel like it, right? So this is a part of the accountability, right? Sit means sit until I ask you to do something else, right? So that something else could be anything, whatever it is that you want, it doesn't really matter, right? So what the something else is going to be is his release command, which is going to be free, right? So this is his signal to go off and be a dog, right? Shadow, sit. Yes, good boy, right? So now we're gonna give him the free command, and how we do that, we take a piece of kibble, toss it, and tell him free. Free. Okay, he's looking for the kibble, right? There you go. So now he's still on free, right? So what I'm gonna ask Dallas to do is make a whole bunch of noise with the potato chip bag to get his attention. Let's see if it works. He's still looking for food, right? Okay, which is fine. He's still looking for food, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this to our advantage, right? Shadow, he didn't respond, right? So I'm gonna give him a second chance, right? Shadow, yes, good boy, that's a good boy. So now, unfortunately, because of the camera angle, right, and we're gonna try to do it better on the next one, you didn't see when he turned his head and acknowledged the fact that I called his name. So let's do it again now that you can see him on camera. Shadow, yes, good boy, that's a good boy, yeah, that's a good boy. And look, guys, you gotta make a big deal out of this because the reality is he's making a choice to give you his attention. Now, the reality is I have the leash on, right? So I can give him a physical, right, calling, which is what I call the assertive tap on the shoulder to get his attention. I can do that. But again, I want to do the least to get the most, right? Now, I will use this leash if it gets to a point where he's just totally ignoring me, right? But the reason why you have to make it a big deal is because you have to get him excited to come to you. You have to be the treat, right? So let's do it again. Shadow, yes, come. Sit. That's a good boy. Now he still must stay in that sit. Good boy. Free. There you go, right? So let's do that again so you guys can see the steps, right? I want you to see the steps of how you build what we call duration. Duration is just a fancy way trainers say, teach a dog to stay, right? That's all duration is, right? I also want you to see how you release a dog from a command, right? Which is the free command, right? Because telling a dog that he can be a dog is a command, just like you tell a dog to sit, just like you tell a dog to stay. Because again, dogs like him that have very high impulse, right, are very impulsive, you cannot give them any autonomy, because the more autonomy you give them, the more or the higher the probability that they're going to do something you don't want them to do, right? So let's go through it again, right? Shadow, come. Place. Come. Place. Sit. Good boy. Now he must stay in that sit until I give him the free command. Good. He has a little distraction there. He's still giving me his attention. Good boy. Right? I'm rewarding him because he keeps looking to me. Right? He's giving me his attention. Good boy. Right? Now I'm going to give him. Come. Right here. Come. Come. Yes. Sit. Yes. So we had to reset. Good boy. And again, folks, this is nothing but his kibble. Free. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Free. Good boy. So again, folks, hopefully you see how that works, how to build engagement, how to hold the dog accountable, which means if you hold the dog accountable to what you ask it to do, right, it's going to do what you want it to do, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Until the next video, peace and prosperity. Shut up. Come. Place. Sit. Yes, good boy. Good boy.